No tribe in the history of this country has ever been imprisoned for 27 years. The Chiricahuas were imprisoned for 27, 28 years, prisoners of war in their own homelands.
Our tribe's home territory was in what is now southwestern New Mexico, southeastern Arizona, and northern parts of what is now Sonora and Chihuahua in northern Mexico.
But as the U.S. government saw, they were in the way. The Chiricahua people were in the way.
And they were forced out. In order to keep their homelands, they started defending themselves, and tables were turned and they were made the aggressor.
They were fighting a war with the United States government and also the government of Mexico. In order for their people to survive, they surrendered in 1876, I believe.
Our people were shipped off as prisoners of war of the United States.
Unlike other tribes, what we call the Plains tribes, where they just sent the chiefs, the warriors, the U.S. government sent the whole families, men, women, children, everybody. Grandma, grandpa, they were all sent.
They took their families first. The families that had gone maybe about 6 months before they surrendered.
And as it was shown, it was to more or less annihilate our people, as they saw the Chiricahua people as a major threat.
I believe that the government had some plot to assassinate the leaders because they were hard to battle. They were not an easy people to conquer. And they were told that if they surrendered peaceably, that they would be moved to Fort Marion in Florida, and they would stay there for 2 years with their families.
In 1982, a group of Chiricahua families took a historical trip to where our people were incarcerated. That was to show the younger people about what we're about, what happened to our ancestors, our grandparents, and why.
We felt in our hearts that our people were not settled where they had been buried until we had our own prayers and our own traditions performed, where they were to put them at rest peacefully.
What sticks in my mind was we went to Mobile, Alabama, in the soldier cemetery there, and some of our men are buried in there, some scouts. My dad and my uncles sang there. And it rained on us, I remember. And they sang, I think, 4 songs, and at the end of the last song, I remember the sun started shining through, and the women started crying. Each place, I remember the men talked in a sense, to the spirit that we came back. We didn't die out, we came back. We're still alive. Our children are here, we're still alive.